Ice has always been a translucent memory holder. The particles of lead trapped at the poles tell the story of our extractionist history. Ice cores are chronometers, telling time like the rings on trees. We can see how the climate has shifted. We can see the history of plagues. We can see war. Translucency plays a role in ice being an information carrier and a sensorial anti-colonial agent. As the ice melts into lucid clarity, we lose our connection to land, to the past, to history. We lose our ancestry. We also lose our future. Translucency is a mediation. Images are translucent, in that they are a representation of the real. In a time of complete information and complete control over information, can we hold a butter lamp to the screen and be a filter to ourselves? Translucency is an undulating wave, a wave of emotion, a tide, a feeling of melancholy but not sadness, of pleasure but not happiness. Translucency is a call to detect, form, and visualize new porosities, connections, patterns, and associations, relations across spatial, temporal, socio-cultural boundaries. Consciousness is translucent. In disparate research, we sometimes get a glimpse into patterns between seemingly distinct ideas. I was writing a bird opera while also researching radiation. When I went looking for the bird, I found it breeding at a nuclear site. Could mobilizing translucency help us perceive things as interrelated and not distinct? So love seeps through toxicity, justice through irony. An archipelago is a collection of islands. Can we be self and find a relation to the other at the same time? Can we be connected by translucent waters? Our shoreline constantly adapting to the weather, gelatinous with the translucency of the sea creatures beneath. Can we absorb and resist, be rooted and still hybrid, forming new cultures, many possible identities? Can we have polylogs while keeping our inner voice alive? Can we operate with intuition in the laboratory of our lives? And when bombs make the air hazy, and when the heat makes the atmosphere sticky, and when floods cause land to become liquid, Can we call upon the materiality of translucency to help us out of disaster? Can we be more like poems? Not too much, not too little, no beginning or end, fragments and fullness, anchored and floating, meaning and nonsense, both. Translucency is not an impossible aspiration towards a fixed utopia. It is inherently not extreme. It proposes deep being while allowing different temporalities to inform, affect, and change the present moment. To appear and disappear. Not the obliteration of opacity, nor the immediacy of transparency. While translucency is about light, it is not about vision only. It asks us to listen to non-human creatures, how they call and respond, to sink into the place between oil and water, recognizing its repulsive force and still wondering at its glimmering sheen. Translucency takes pleasure in perversity.